Yo, got another manga haul. This is from the Scifier buy-in stream that I did with Dragon Ball Zoe a little while ago. It's not got everything in here because not everything is probably my cup of tea. Some of the stuff, like some of the hardcore BL stuff, I'm not really looking to pick up. I'm down for BL, but there's some stuff that I don't think I'll, from what she's told me, I don't think I'll be interested. Let's start off with the final volume of Bleach, which I have yet to start. Volume 47. We have it all now, which is great. The only series out of the big three that I haven't finished, I think I've read probably up to like the equivalent of volume 60. So I was quite far off from finishing it. And Sensei's Poet's Lie, I know the Weeb family spoke praise about this when this first came out. And it's been a while, but it's plastic wrapped. I don't remember them saying it was like explicit. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's something to do with the teacher and maybe her like misconduct, I guess, with maybe a student, who knows. But yeah, this has been high up on the list for quite some time. It's always just been pushed back. So I guess really it's not been that high up the list. There was Seaside Stranger, Volume 1. I don't know anything about this, but as Zoe said, it was of interest. So here it is. Shrink wrapped. So that's always scary. For better or for worse, I don't know. But we'll find out sometime. Then Tales of the Tendo Family. I heard that it is kind of like My Happy Marriage-esque. I enjoyed My Happy Marriage. I hope that this one's good as well. Who is this? Oh, it's One Piece books. I don't have many One Piece books in the collection. Let's hope it's good. And if it is anything like My Happy Marriage, I'm sure I will enjoy. Then we have 3 volumes of We Can't Just Do Just Plain Love, which is a super horny series. You can tell by the cover. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show them, but they are here nonetheless. Oh, they are embossed. The font is embossed. It is embossed on here as well. Tokyo Pop have really stepped up their game in terms of like quality of their physical printing, and their logos look really, really nice now. Quite expensive, but I guess it is quality. Then we have the first two volumes of Pluto. I've mentioned before that I'm collecting Atom the Beginning, and I would also like to pick up Astro Boy. This is by Urasawa. So it should be pretty good in terms of artwork, and his storytelling is phenomenal as well. I've only heard good things about it. I think it's like 8-9 volumes. So looking forward to this one. And the Astro Boy universe is kind of intriguing. I've not watched any Astro Boy or read it, but based on what people tell me about Pluto and also what I've read from Atom the Beginning, it's interesting, and I'm into it. And then we have a bunch of happiness. Now I think this brings us completely up to date. This will be the next Shuzo Oshimi work that I read, if not Welcome Back Alice, the final volume, and then also Blood on the Tracks as well. What I will say is that the more I read his works, the more I realize that I can't really see this one. The more I realize that his characters all look very similar. But I've mentioned before, like once you get an art style, a lot of characters tend to look similar, and as long as the story is different, it doesn't really matter. His way in drawing as well is also very similar. I think this must have been like the transitional period that he had from like his earlier works. Like there was the swimming pool one, there was the ecstasy one. The art style and the feel of those series are completely different compared to Blood on the Tracks and Welcome Back Alice and what I expect to be Happiness and Flowers of Evil. Storytelling's changed completely, and his art style has gotten a lot better. So I expect to enjoy it. That's what I'm going to say. This is one that caught my eye sometime last year. This is Chesticles, the anime, the manga. This is I got reincarnated in a BL world of big man boobs. Now, when I looked at the promo for this, I'm sure it was slightly different than this because this dude had a massive chest, like put Zoro to shame. I don't know if it's explicit much. It doesn't say, but it is BL and it's Kodansha, so I can't imagine it's that bad. Maybe they'll do a volume 2 if there isn't one out already. And then we have Ragnar Crimson, volume 8. I think this will be the last volume that I pick up until I read all of the volumes that I have, because I don't want to keep picking up series, as I mentioned before, when I'm not reading them, especially when I'm so far behind from starting. Then we have A Home Far Away, which is a sweet little BL. As I understand it, it is plastic wrapped, so this one will definitely be raunchy, most likely, unlike the Chesticles one. Then there's Call of the Night, This is volume 2. I've yet to read volume 1, but Zoe says it is fantastic, and the art does look great from what I've looked through. So I'm looking forward to starting this as well. Then we have Inspector, courtesy of Manga Cat. This is one of our favorite series, and we decided to just get volume 1 just to see if it's any good. Hopefully it is. Manga Cat has great taste, so I know she won't let me down. And then we have the Cake Tins Essential. The Otherworld's books depend on the bean counter. I am up to date with this, so I'm very much looking forward to volume 4. I'm finding out what happens with this miasma. This front cover is very intimate. Well, in saying that, it always has both of them together, but this one looks more intimate than the others. So hopefully their relationship blossoms into something. Many people say, oh, it's a great isekai, but the isekai aspect doesn't really matter. And I'm very much invested in the world. I want to know more. And then the latest volume of Yona. I am still only on volume 3, so I've got a long way to go, but I know a lot of people have been getting this. And by the time this video comes out, probably, I don't know, 42 will probably be out on its way. Then we have volume 1 and 2 of Ogami-san Can't Keep It In. This sounds really inappropriate, but I heard it is quite wholesome high school romance, so hopefully it's good. I don't think it's going to be as bad as what the title suggests. Then One Dance Volume 4, I thought I was up to date, but clearly I was missing one, because when I tried to continue, I couldn't, because I was missing Volume 4. So now I have a good run of up to Volume 8, which is great. So I can get started on practicing my dance moves again. And then courtesy of Liddy Moon, this is one that Zoe's been wanting to pick up for such a long time. This is She Loves to Cook, She Loves to Eat. This is a GL, I presume, partners, and one girl likes to cook and one girl likes to eat. Liddy will not stop spreading the love for the series, so it only makes sense that we all pick it up and consume it and let her know what we think about it. And then we have volume 4 of The Girl from the Other Side. This is the, I don't know if it's called a collector's edition, deluxe edition. I was very much looking forward to collecting the singles, but these deluxe editions look beautiful. And I am ashamed to say, I haven't read any of them. And this one's still plastic wrapped, and I know the other ones have been unwrapped, but they also haven't been read. Definitely will be looking forward to picking this one up. Hopefully the story is good. A lot of people I know said don't collect the deluxes because it's not worth the extra money, but regardless, we have them now, so I will be consuming it at some point. And then lastly but not least, I've began my descent into Berserk. I have the first 2 deluxe editions of Berserk, which is the first 6 volumes. I have read chapter 1, and that is it. I've consumed no other Berserk media outside of the few memes of him. Normally they're gifs of Guts walking in like the 2011 adaptation, or 2009 was it, which apparently was really bad because it was CGI or something. Anyways, there's a couple of memes that I've seen from it, but other than that, I don't really know anything about Berserk, so I'm very much looking forward to starting this. I don't know where they're going to go on the shelf because they are very bulky and very big. Hopefully soon. I'm not too sure exactly when. I know the Nerd Lounge will definitely be proud of me, although I have missed his Berserk month, which was quite a while ago now. Anyways, that was pretty much it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.